of my semester. I think that's pretty much it. Like, yeah.
Okay, that's great. Um, and then apart from the website, were there any other methods you used to research MBZUAI?
Sorry, what was the question?
Uh, Besides the website, did
Mm-hmm.
you uh, use any other methods to research MBZUAI?
Okay. So actually, I was finding information on Reddit. I think that's a
Mhm.
pretty good source so far because there is like the people will post the topics and then there will be like certain fellas at MBZUAI will answer your question like really dedicated, let's say.
Okay.
And Reddit is one thing, and there is I used to use like the email to like
Mhm.
contact the school to ask about um my application progress. Let's say
Yeah.
yes, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, just the two of that. Yeah.
Had you read about the admissions process before you applied?
My admission process.
Yes. Did you read about the admissions process on the website?
Yes, definitely. Like, it's like there's more about the admission process. For example, I care about the stipend. I care about
Mm.
like the semester, the length of a semester, how many courses I'm gonna take, and which documents I have to submit, and like each document will have its own criteria, right? So I also read about that, and there's this useful thing is like, for example, when I know when I read about like the recommendation letters, it requires us to have at least three recommendation letter from the professors. So yeah, this that information is also displayed on the web. But I think um because the web says that it is at least three. But like for example, if I have four professor, let's say, who owns
Mhm.
there's four. So when I do applications, for example, there's three professor already submit, so it will not accept the fourth one.
Okay.
So it should be. I think the description should be like which need exactly three. For example,
Mhm.
instead of like at least three. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So you're saying it could be slightly clearer, the admission.
yeah. I mean, it's not that affect that like really affect that much to the admission document, let's say. But for example, if you like, I know some student might rank the recommendation letters. Let's say,
Mm.
I want this professor to be my first recommendation letter, this
Yeah.
professor to be the second, or this one to be the third. So in that case, it would be better to like inform this to the students, and then they
Yeah.
know which one should they prioritize to have a recommendation letter. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, what was your biggest influence in deciding to apply to MBZ?
My biggest one, sorry.
Biggest influence. What helped you make the decision to
Ah,
apply? Was most important.
so I think it was a quite long story back then. Well, because I was genuinely want to be an engineer. So
Hmm.
I was going want to okay. So because I was early graduate for my bachelor, and then I was thinking, let's go to a company and do like do senior like fresher senior, and then got salary and have a normal life.
Hmm.
Yeah, yes, say. But then Professor Tim came, and then he changed my mind a bit. So let's say, if I just apply for a company, so I just at that certain level, I didn't really learn anything much in terms of academic knowledge.
Yeah.
But when I study like for master or for PhD, I get more. Not only I get more academia inspect, but I also I also will have that time to study more about the industry environments and projects so that I can make better decisions. and also like our university also have a great chance of like it like big company internship like
Mm.
Meta, Google. So yeah, why not? Like, it's just a better experience and opportunities. They say, yeah.
Okay. Um, did the website influence how credible or high quality you felt the university was?
I think it's my perspective to like let's say any website is to provide me enough information. That's
Hmm.
it. So that's the first thing. I think that the website currently is pretty good in terms of like providing clear information. So it's just like the at least three recommendation letter, but everything else is fine. So that was one thing. About the user experience, I would say it's pretty good so far. Like, it's pretty smooth. Let's say so. It is pretty smooth. The transitions between the pages, the link is clickable. They can accessible. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They can access. Like, there's the recent website is like I click the link, but it broke. So
Hmm.
I think it's the MBZUAI website right now is good. Yes.
Okay, that's great. Um, did you consider any other universities for PhD, and how can you remember how their websites compared?
Um, so before I apply here, I also apply NUS, National University of Singapore,
Hmm.
and also at Australia. So I was also reading the information on the NUS website as well, mostly. I think that the MBZUA website is smoother, let's say, like
Hmm.
in terms of comparing the user experience is like um I feel like the MBZUAI website includes some smooth transitions. So, which is like, for example, when I use the website, I didn't feel very hard to like the object will move very smooth, and I don't. So I was OCD, So it's like yeah, I was comfortable when I look at those. So yeah, it was generally much more comfortable comparing to the NUS website. So it's just like click, but they just very licky movement between these objects, and the transition between the pages is not that smooth. So yeah, I think I would refer the MBZUI websites. Yes.
Okay, that's great. Um, I'm going to ask you a few questions now about how you use the website as a current student.
Okay.
The first one of which is, now that you're a current student, do you ever use the website?
So you mean like because I'm a student, so do I use the MBZUI website now?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Actually, I'm using the website now to check the schedule of the semester. That's one.
Mhm.
And secondly is to check the rank of our university. Yeah, yeah. I think that's two.
How often do you go to the university website?
Actually, I do is like almost every day. Let's say like because I am interested in the research direction of professors, so I also use the website to check, like to read about the status of the research direction of professors. I also care about the schedule of my semester. About the rank, I think like I would check like once a month the rank of the school. Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't change that often.
Yes.
How easy do you find it to use the website for these things?
Um, I think that's good. Yeah, there's no problem to me at all. Mm.
Okay. And do you normally visit the website on your phone, your computer, or a tablet?
Um, I would use the my computer most of the time, but because I like, let's say I always open my computer like this, like
Mm.
I'm talking to you, so it's just like better to just go to straight to the internet and start But for example, when I was like outside, right? I was outside. I'm hanging out with friends, and they
Mm.
ask about like what's the rank of the school, like what's the research direction? Do you know that professor? Stuff like that. So I just take my phone and I check. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So it
yeah,
depends on the
yeah,
context.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Depends.
Okay. How do you stay up to date with university information like events, news, and research?
Pretty good. Like, it's not a really like I have to go to the website to check those information
Mhm.
because we have Slack. So Slack and Microsoft Teams. So any new events, we all like every student will be informed in a Slack or the
Okay.
Microsoft Teams. Yeah.
So you don't normally use the website for that kind of thing.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Do you ever read about the university's research on the website?
Yeah. Actually, like I have to read about that so that I know which professor is suitable for my to be my advisors. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm. Is it easy for you to find the latest research or research in your specific area?
Yeah, like as I mentioned, like for example, I want to read research of Professor Tim, so I just find his name on Google, and
Mhm.
then the website will pump out the result. I just read all of the sections about Professor Tim. But not only that, it's like the website will also include personal web pages. So I think that is a very useful thing because um let's say in a like for web school like website about school, it
Mm.
doesn't always convenient to put all of your research in that website. So it's more like comfortable to okay, so here's the that professor's personal web page, and then I
Mhm.
just click and then I just read. Yeah, so I mean it's will be more informations because information on the
Yeah,
website will be like more general. Okay, so his research is about here, blah 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 blah, but it's not like really specific. So what
mm.
is the papers he did to that research? Yeah.
Yeah. So you can get a good overview on the MBZ website, and then it gives you his website to find out all the
Yeah,
detail.
yeah, 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 true.
Okay. Um, how interesting, how do you find the presentation of research on the website? Is it, do you find it interesting and clear or
Um,
not really?
it depends on how you define the term interesting. Like, it's clear. Obviously, it's
Mhm.
clear, but I'm not sure how to describe the term interesting here because it's more on it. I like, for example, it's just this bunch of text and I need to read it. But I'm fine with that because it that is what it's supposed to be. Like I don't know like if you can define the term interesting here. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's up to your interpretation, really. But you're saying for you, it's fine
It's fine.
to.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's just like you have these bullets, like his research direction, these
Mm,
bullets. I just read that, and it's completely fine. Yeah.
okay. Um, is there any kind of research you'd be interested in seeing more of, or it would be useful for you?
Yes. So currently I'm doing vision language models stuff, but it's
Mm,
more on uncertainty quantifications stuff, which is like you need to determine how confident, like for example, if when you're using ChatGPT, the ChatGPT give you the answers, but you won't actually know beforehand how much confident is the model with
mm,
that response. So it may generate like very false statement, but sometimes it's very true statement. But in both case, anyway, you have to know for you want genuinely wants if it doesn't confident in its prediction, it does should not answer and it should say like I don't know about this or you can find
yeah.
somewhere. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing working on right now, but it's for vision language models. So
Mm,
it's more combination of text and image at the same time, and you want to add something about the image. Yeah,
okay, so you'd like to see more on that.
yeah.
Okay. Um, That's all very useful. Thank you. I'm going to move into our second section now, which is the usability testing. I'm going to put the link to the MBZUAI website in our chat. If you wouldn't mind opening it and